The next rule is called the 50% spike rule. Now, make a note that this rule is relevant exclusively to the indicator trading. And this is an easy one. Now, there will be many situations in the market that after your entry, you will see a really powerful impulse in your favor. And you'll be super happy because you'll make nice amount of money in just a few seconds or a few minutes. However, that impulse might be followed by something that you're not going to be very happy with. Because a lot of times the powerful impulses generate the same type of impulse in the other direction, so-called rollback. So let me show you an example. So here we have a downtrend, and then perhaps around here we could find ourselves an entry into climbing prices. Which one ever we can choose for the sake of this example. Just let's say we enter into climbing here. Now watch what happens next. So we are quite happy, everything is working, and then boom! Wow, look at that. This is a 5-minute chart, and in these 5 minutes, the market moved 15 points in our favor. So this is pretty much a fantastic move, and we'll be very happy to be in this trade. Even 15 points, it might not seem like very much, but when you're trading, let's say, full futures with DAX, 1 point is €25, or it's around $27–28. And if you have 15 of those points in just 5 minutes, you can do the math. So even that is already quite nice. Let's keep looking. So wow, another 15 points up. So in 10 minutes, 30 points. That's a really nice result. But then, watch what happens then. Bang, going down. And at this point, this might start looking like a spike. Now, and this is a really tough situation. When you're in the trade and you see a spike forming and you have a really nice impulse going up, after which a really big impulse going down is happening, this is a really tough spot because the price action will not really tell us very much. We will not be able to identify any trend weakness. The indicators will not have enough time to give us a mathematical weakness. So in this kind of a rapid spike situation, we are left all alone and we do not know what to do. The price action is silent and so are the indicators. So we must have a rule that will prevent us from losing too much in this kind of a situation. A lot of times these kinds of spikes, you might have 1 minute you'll have plus 40 points and the next minute you'll be stopped out. And this is normal in today's market. The market has got a lot of money in it. It's very volatile, very hectic at times, and these spikes happen almost every day. That's the reason why you need to know how to deal with them. Now, let me show you my rule that I use, and in my opinion, this is the best thing that you can do after you've entered the spike has happened. So, let's say if we were to enter at the beginning of this candle, our entry would be around 227, so 13,227 points. Now the market goes up to, let's say, 267, so that it's easier to calculate. So from 227 to 267, right here. So that is 40 points. Now we need to see how many points the spike has moved up so that we can calculate 50% from that amount. So just divide the amount of points that the market moved in your favor by 2 and you'll get those 50%. And in this case, those are 20 points. What you have to do is subtract 20 points from the maximum that the spike, that the market has moved in your favor. So 13,267 minus 20 will be 13,247. Let's mark this level, 247. So once again, this is our entry. This is the maximum that the market has moved in our favor, and we are quite happy to see 40 points on our side. However, then we start seeing something like a spike formation. In a spike situation, I would personally leave if the spike moves down more than 50% of the move. So I will just take the stop, which I would usually use with DAX 10 points, and I would pull it right to this level. So if the spike moves more than 50%, the trade automatically will be closed, and I will keep my 20 points. So the market moved 40 points. If I use the 50% spike rule, then I will take at least 20 points, which, I mean, it's not 40, of course, but trust me, this is better than a 0 or a minus. And the spikes are very, very dangerous. That's why I give it 50% room to actually play out. Sometimes those spikes, they can go down more than 50% and then shoot up 200 points up. Yes, of course, that is possible, but that happens very seldomly. And mostly the spikes usually turn the market and you will have a negative trade. This is the reason why until today I still use the 50% spike rule. So let's see how this worked out in this exact example. Boom. So here the trade would have been closed and we can see a really beautiful spike. So from here right until this place I was in the trade, but because of the spike I left with a 50% spike rule. And as you can see, if we did trust it and didn't do anything and waited for some kind of a price divergency or a weakness in MACD or stochastic or the price action weakness, then it's nowhere to be seen. Look what's going on. Wow. And this starts to look like a really small spike, but before it all happened, it looked like a really nice move up for us, but it turned out to be a spike. So this is the 50% spike rule, and just like the previous rules, if you use this correctly and do not neglect this rule, it will save you a lot of money, just like every other rule that I am teaching in this learning program. All right, good luck on your test and enjoy your homework. And remember, homeworks are extremely important, so take your time and complete them to the best of your ability.